Well, I'm known as the grumpy vlogger. I'll gripe and complain longer. Please do me the adieu and kindly view me on YouTube.
Hello and welcome everyone. Let me see if this is now working. I just did a video with, welcome to my first podcast, by the way. Actually, this is my second one. I did one. It's a 20-minute podcast and it's going in the trash because I forgot to set up my sound. So let me see if, let me see what's going on right now. Okay. Let me see if I can get to it. Let's see. There. That's not it. Currently. Okay. I'm going to give this a shot one more time. This is the beginning of my podcast, and like everything, you have to start new. I'm doing this in lieu of my daily vlogs. And that's my dog back there hacking. She's trying to clear her lungs. So I will have this up pretty soon. The last one was 23 minutes. This one will not be. One of the things I want to talk about is the weather in Muskogee. Okay. As you can see, it's 4 degrees, minus 16 Celsius, humidity 69%. We got a wind speed of 20 miles an hour. Dew point -4, minus 20 Celsius, wind chill -17. Folks, this is the live shot from my outside camera. It's overcast. It looks like it's sun's disappearing again. But, so much for global warming. It's been unseasonably cold for us. I live in Muskogee, Oklahoma, so I'm still trying to, let's see if I can, I'm hoping I can find, I'll try this one more time and, let's see if it goes to, let's see, refresh. I apologize. This is totally unprofessional now. And, let's see, it's videos. Let's see if it's recording it as we speak. No, it's not. Okay. Well, what I'm using is I'm using vMix for all this fancy stuff for this, like the, yay, that didn't work either. That's the wrong one. But, there we go. Everybody knows my squirrel. I get lost. The squirrel comes in right there. And he kind of keeps me distracted. The reason I'm doing the podcast, first off, I want to thank everybody who supported my channel while I've been in hiatus taking care of Judy. I'm still not going to be able to record in the truck because when I go out, I use my phone. I use an iPhone XR, excellent phone, and I record on it whenever I'm out, and then I edit it and put it up. This is going to be turned into an easier way to do my vlogs. And for those of you that don't know me, I'm a daily vlogger. I am connected with, very fortunately, connected with a lot of people in the drone community. I do have a drone, but I don't do drone videos. But the reason I'm not recording out of my truck anymore is because, as you can see, I'm using this to monitor my wife. She had a stroke. For those of you that don't know, she had a stroke. About 5 days before her birthday on January 20th. So about January 15th, she had a stroke on a Friday night. It affected mainly her speech centers, but, those who follow me know that. Those who are new, I used to do the daily vlog from my truck as I was driving around town. And I do 3 or 4 as I drove across town, and then I would upload them over the week. And with her current health situation, I can't really get out that much. And when I do, I'm monitoring that. I don't have a second camera. I don't feel like I need one just for the show. When I've got this wonderful studio that I use for my weekly show, I do a weekly show at 7 o'clock Central Time, 7 p.m. Central Time, every Monday, barring complications like power outages, trees down from snowstorms, tornadoes coming, stuff like that. Because I live in Oklahoma, so God knows what'll happen there. But let me see where we're at on this. And okay, looks like we're. I'm not going to go quite as long, but I'll be using this same basic set that I'm using here for my weekly show too. It's just a matter of pushing a button and this title changes. But or this shot changes. I hope you guys like the new format. Like I said, it's something that's going to make it much easier once I get it set up, because what I'm doing is I'm actually broadcasting this live through StreamYards. It goes from my vMix setup, which is an external camera, which I can control all this fancy stuff, and which I've noticed now that I'm on StreamYards that YouTube thing is in the way, so I may lower it down to that corner over there. But it's just going to be easier for me. It's just going to make it so. I hope to in the near future to have these available for download as podcast. I'm looking for a podcast hosting site, and what I may do is I'd like to podcast it, have it do a video, but just remember you'll be able to find it on YouTube. And I think you can download your videos if you choose to. If you're on a phone or something, don't waste your space. Just download it or just watch it. It's going to be available. As I said, I did one of these earlier, about 23 minutes long. And I realized I'd forgot to turn on my mic, because when you use StreamYards, you have to use what's called a virtual audio input and or virtual audio mic. And in StreamYards, that's it. And you have a master and you have an A bus, B bus, however many. But you have to make sure you have that A bus checked. You guys heard the opening. I know that the opening song was fine. I just forgot to check my mic on this. So something new setup. Hopefully I've resolved the problem. I'll listen to it here in a minute and then publish it live. It's live. My dogs are barking, okay? I filmed this in my office, and I'm keeping an eye out on my wife to make sure she's doing okay. Let's take another look at the outside there. As you can see, we've got a little bit of sun here. Underneath this snow is about 1.5 inches of ice. And look, somebody going, one of the plumber. Oh my God, that's got to be the worst job in the world is to be a plumber in this kind of weather. Plumbing and heating. It's just, I can't imagine it. But, the other thing I'm trying to get used to is looking at my camera so that, anyways, squirrel. Yeah. Thought I saw a squirrel run by, but outside. And when I point to something, it's actually over here on my screen. I have I have two monitors. I have one over here, which is all my YouTube, all my internet stuff. This one in front of me is where my yeah. It's my vMix. It's my studio control center, and I run all of this with all of its little features on it. Like yeah, see that one there. I need to reset it, but and there's also I have tickers like this, in which I'll have a link to this now. These will be set up, I believe, if I do it right. I'll also have them at grumpyvlogger.info. There's also let me do a little shameless plug here. Help pay the electric bill. I also have merch. I have a cup. I have mask. I have a dad hat. This is the back. Trucker hat. This is the back. I wear the trucker hat. For my conservative, right-leaning friends, this is the right T-shirt. The patch is on the right, and this is the left T-shirt. The patch is on the left, and that's it. A little shameless plug there. Let's see, how long have I gone? Okay, I'm not going quite as long this time. I'm going to try and shut this off here pretty quick. But it's just, I talked about a lot of other stuff when I did this earlier, but I don't want to redo the whole thing. So please stick with me. Those of you that have watched my daily vlogs, as I said, I used to do it from the truck. Now I'm doing it here. I'm going to try and have guests on. That's part of the reason I'm using the StreamYard setup. It's because I can bring guests in easy. If there's somebody you would like to see, or if somebody would like to be a guest on my daily show, I'm going to get this scheduled a little better time each day, and I'll be consistent. But this is the first shot. And technically it's take 2, but we'll see how it goes. And if you like this, if you want to be part of it, just let me know. If you would like me to do this as I'm hesitant to do it live rather than do it like this and then set it to public, because obviously, if I have a lot of people interacting like that, I tend to get lost. I get lost anyways, but again, I want to thank everybody for your patience. I apologize that if I sent you a link, it's the wrong link, okay? And before I send you another link, I am going to go in and correct it. And I'm going to make sure this one's good before I send out a link. So, folks, I'm going to just do something really quick. I'm just going to go ahead and shut down the show. I will play the outro really quick. Let's see, make sure I've got that set up like it's supposed to. Yeah, there we go. All right, that's what the problem is. And so I'm going to go ahead and play the quick outro. It's just a little that I was going to have a timer, but because this is being shot as a podcast/vlog, there's no need for the timer. You guys aren't going to be sitting there chatting with each other. That's the reason I have a timer. Don't forget, 7 o'clock Central Time, 7 p.m. Central Time, every Monday, the Grumpy Vlogger Show, in which I have a full panel of people coming in. And support a StreamYard if you use it. I have the paid version, but they have a free version that is just as good. And remember to support StreamYard. They do not sponsor me. I pay for everything here. I have no sponsors other than what I sell on my merch stores, which I have links in the description. Okay? So, again, I want to thank everybody. I appreciate the people that have stuck with me. I lost some subscribers, but that's okay too. I'm not in this anymore for trying to get to 1,000 or 2,000. I'm in this just to update people, keep my family informed on what's going on, and to just I'm doing this for fun. This is a stress reliever for me. So I will try and do these every day, but I may not. I may have to do them every, like 3 times a week or even 2 times a week. But be patient as I set out in this new format. Again, I'm going to try and get this set up as a podcast so that, you'll, like I said, get it set up as a podcast so that we can, you can download it if you just want to hear me. You don't want to see my ugly mug, that's fine. But also remember, it's available on YouTube, my website, grumpyvlogger.info. We'll have the latest podcast up there each week. And so that's that, folks. Remember, I want to go ahead and I'll go ahead and play the sign-off part real quick. And let's see, I'll do that. And I'll play that, and I'll be back with a final word. Okay, folks, remember what I say. Be kind. Treat each other better than you treat yourselves. Remember, all lives matter. And thank you for the prayers for Judy and myself. And let's say a prayer for this great country of ours. I still believe it's a great country in spite of all the hatred going on right now. Let's not hate, okay? In a conversation. And God bless. God help the USA. I'm the Grumpy Vlogger, and I'm out of here. Bye-bye for now.